Okay, so this is a strength class. I have a chair and a variety of weights nearby to use. As always, you do what's right for you in terms of picking up weights. I am likely not going to pick up very much added weight at all. That's just because I don't feel like it's a good idea. But we're going to do a bunch of things, and I'll kind of cue this would be a great time to pick up a heavier weight if you're feeling good today, okay? I have a chair in front of me, and we are going to use the chair as part of our warm-up. So I have my chair on my mat just because my chair is very light, and I don't want it to slip away. So always be nice and careful about that. I'm going to stand and face my chair, get my hair out of the way, and then walk my hands forward so I can kind of explore a rounded, a neutral, and a arched spine. I have my feet in a comfortable position and my hands right under my shoulders. And we're going to start just by bending the knees and bringing the knees forward towards the chair. You may even feel a little bit of a stretch up the like Achilles area and up the back of the ankle. And then straighten the leg the best, both of your legs the best you can. Lean back ever so slightly. Soften your elbows and bring your head towards the seat of the chair. So there's a pretty decent stretch through the legs and the back. Keep your arms relaxed. Let's go back where we just were. Push yourself up through your arms. Soften your knees and come forward as far as you really feel like you can. This is a great just stretch and mobility exercise for the ankles and the feet. And then push up through the feet, soften the elbows, bring your head down towards the chair. I have a little bit of my weight into my arms, but I'm just pretty relaxed as I lean forward here. And we're going to do this 2 more times. Straighten the arms, bend your knees, breathe, relax your shoulders, straighten the legs, bend the elbows, lean back just a little bit. Try and relax your head. And one more time. Bend the knees, relax the shoulders, straighten the legs, bend your elbows, come forward, relax your head, take a nice deep breath, inhale, exhale. And then press through the palms. Now we're going to walk the feet as wide, let's say wider than your mat, as long as you feel safe doing that. Mine are both wider than my mat. And you can either stay with straight arms, or you can come down to your forearms, and then move your pelvis and your hips over to the right and the left. And right and the left. And just keep breathing. We'll do this 4 more times. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, and 1, and 1. And then come back to the center. Walk yourself back up. Straight arms. Heel toe your feet back in. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. And then come back central with your feet. I'm going to step my left foot forward and my right foot back. And I'm going to bring my left knee towards the chair. See if you can get your knee and your foot aligned. So your knee shouldn't be beyond your foot. I'm just lining it up with the chair just to make it easy. And then come up to your fingertips. And as long as this feels okay, come on up to stand. We're going to find some length in the flexor here. On the right side, bring your hands to your hips. And use your hands to bring your right hip forward a little bit. And drop your tailbone, draw your abdominals in. So booty down, belly in and up. And there is that length and that stretch through the flexor. Arms to the ceiling as long as this feels good for you. I'm bringing my left knee back over my left foot. Lift the chest. Continue to drop the tail and draw the belly in. Give yourself 2 more deep breaths. 1 more. And then bring the arms down to the sides. Let's come back to the chair, and we're going to switch the legs. Right leg forward, left leg back. My feet are pretty wide right now. Maybe you're not going as wide, or maybe you're even going a little wider. So just listen to your body. Right knee over the foot. See if you can find that. Draw the abdominals in. Come up to your fingertips. As long as this is going well, you're standing up. You can always switch the chair around, by the way, if you need more assistance. Hands to your hips. Bring your left hip forward. Drop the tail, lift the belly. And yes, perhaps this is a stretch for the flexor. I don't feel this side as much as I feel the other side. It's probably really normal to feel one side more than the other. Draw your belly in to deepen the stretch. Right knee over the right foot if you can, and breathe. 2 more deep breaths. And 1 more. And then bring your arms down by your sides. Come back to the chair with both your hands. Step the left foot forward. Come back to feet under hips. See if you can get yourself fairly aligned there. I'm back with straight arms. Push the chair away. Now the spine. Straighten your spine. Feel like your sits bones are sticking out and the chest is sticking forward, but pull your belly in. Soften your knees, round the spine, and then keep the knees soft as you arch. It's a standing cat-cow. Round and arch. 1 more each way. And arch, and then bring yourself back to neutral and hold there. Walk your feet really close or together. And then bring the right leg behind you. Keep the right leg long and straight. Lift about halfway, hold there. Flex the foot. Imagine you're gonna touch the wall behind you with your heel. Lower down, tap the floor with your toes, and then come back up with the heel. As long as this is all going pretty well, move your right hand slightly right of center and bring the left arm out to the side. So we're adding a little bit more balance, stability work here. I'm just keeping my left arm straight out to the side as the right leg lowers and lifts. My chair is a little wobbly, but hopefully that's not a big deal. 2 more. And 1 more time. And then bring the foot forward, and we're gonna switch. Left hand, hands are pretty close together to begin. Left leg comes out back. Let's bring the leg up about halfway. Flex the foot, reach the heel to the wall behind you. That lengthening of the leg should help to turn on the tush muscles. And then lower and lift. And continue to lower and lift. And as long as this is going well, you can bring your right arm out to the side. Keep your long spine. 4 more. And 3. And 2. 1 more. And come on back down with the leg. Let's walk the feet a bunch closer to the chair. Soften the knees, push down through your heels as you roll up now to stand. Come on all the way up to stand. Let's just bring the arms all the way up. Hook your thumbs and drop your chin. Side stretch to the right and left and breathe. Push down through the feet as you reach up through the fingers. 1 more each way. And then bring yourself back central, arms out to the sides, shoulders slide down, and let's twist in each direction. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center, and exhale, twist. 1 more each way. Exhale, twist. And last one. And come back to the center. Lower the arms all the way down. We're going to use the chair for this first set. This is our sort of warm-up squat set, and we're going to work on alignment first, and then afterwards I'm probably going to load up just a little bit. If you immediately know that you want to load up with weight, go ahead and do that straight away, okay? I'm going to wait until the second set for me. But feet are just about as wide as your hips. I always add just a little bit of turnout to the toes, so I push down through the outside of the foot, and you can sit back towards your chair, maybe even right on your chair, push through your feet, come up and squeeze the booty. Inhale back, exhale, come up. Inhale back, exhale, come up. So each time you come up, you really should be feeling the glutes at the top. We're gonna do 8 more like this. And just a quick note about discomfort during this really super functional exercise. Decreasing your range of motion could be helpful. So making a squat, maybe you're not going all the way to the chair. Maybe for some reason, for some part of your body, it doesn't feel good. So it's totally fine to make it smaller. Let's do 3 more. And 2. 1 more. Come all the way up to stand. Walk your feet together, heels together, toes apart. Hands to your hips. Lift the chest and lift your heels. A little bit at first and lower down. A little bit at first. I'm actually going to bring my hands right to my chest just to help with the balance. And I'm also going to come to the floor. We're going to do 8 more here. 8 and 7. Continue to draw the belly button in. 6. Use all your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and down. Come to parallel feet. Hands behind your head. I have my hands interlaced right behind the back of the skull. Pull your head back into your hands. Shift your weight into your right leg. Draw the belly in. Left leg is going to come out to the side and then right back down. Make sure when you lift your leg, it doesn't have to be a huge lift, but you're staying within the plane of the side body. It's not coming in front of you, maybe even slightly behind you. You should feel the side of the leg into the tush. We're going to do 5 more. 5, use your head into your hands to stand as tall as you can. Last 3. And 2. 1 more. And then come all the way down. Bring the arms down for just a moment. Quick little head circle in each direction as you breathe. And then come back to the center. Pull your head back into your hands. Shift into your opposite leg. Stand tall. Belly is in. And again, lift and lower. So again, you're keeping the leg within the side plane as you lift. Feel free to use your chair whenever you need it. It's there for you. Last 5, 4, 3. Continue to pull your head back into your hands. That's it. And 1 more. And then step back to center. Bring the arms down by your sides. Okay, we did some squats, some heel lifts, and some lateral leg raises. This would be the part where you would pick up some weights, whatever number sounds exciting to you, 5s, 8s, 10s. We're gonna do another set of squats. Use your chair if you would like, full range of motion, full squat, or modified based on how you feel. Toes are forward, and sit back. Tushy squeeze at the top. 2. We're gonna do 12. Peek at your knees, you guys. Make sure those knees are tracking with your middle toe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. If you've got added weights, keep the arms right by your sides And bring the heels together, toes apart for heel lifts. Stand tall, heels up and down. Oh, another nice place to hold your weights is right at your chest. Helps me balance, so it may help you too. But you can keep your arms right by your sides as well. Take your time on the way down. And 5, 6, good. 7, try and relax the shoulders, but keep that chest nice and lifted. Last 4, 3, 2, and one more time. And down. From this part, if you have added weights, you can bring them right to your chest. If you're like me with no added weight, I'm going to come back here. It's a nice way to work the muscles up through the upper spine. We've got our lateral leg lift, so transfer your weight into one leg, pull your head back, and leg comes out. 2, 3, 4, 5, pull your chin down just a little bit. 6, 7, 2 more. 8, sorry, 3 more. Now 2 more. 9, last one. 10, come on down. Bring your arms up to the sides for just a moment. Turn your palms up. Bring your pinkies together in front of you, and then reach the thumbs back. And then bring your hands right back to where they were, either behind the head or to your chest. Shift to your other leg. Head gets pulled back, opposite leg. Lateral lift. And 2. Oh, geez. And 3. 4. Good. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. And then come back down. Arms come right by your sides. So we've got another set of these. If you want to keep your weights or even up your weights for the next set, this is a great time to decide, and you can switch them out and grab the other weights if you'd like. So I'm coming back, feet, hip distance maybe a little bit wider, slight turn out with the toes, tushy squeeze each time at the top. Sit back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 2 more. 11 and 12. Come all the way up. If you've got your weights, keep them right by your sides, or do something else with your arms if you don't. I'm going to come wide for this one. Shoulders down, heels up. Slowly up, slowly down. Whether or not you have shoes on, see if you can feel your toes into the ground, into your shoes. And 10 more. 9. Think shoulders down. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Good. 3. 2. Last one. And down. Okay, you can continue to stay here or here with your weights. I'm going to come back here. This is working for me for lateral leg lifts. Shifting my weight into my right leg. Pull the head back. Left leg. 10. 9. 8. 7. Good. 6. 5. Find that belly engagement. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Come back to center. This is kind of helpful for me. I'm switching my hands, pulling my head back into my left hand. I'm going to keep this here. Do I keep my ribs down just a little bit? And right leg lower lift. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6, good. 5, 4, nice and long through the neck. 3, 2, last one, all the way down. Come back down, arms by your sides. If you have your weights, just hold them here, ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. One more each way, deep breath. And then come back to the center. And we're gonna do just isolated arm work here. I'm gonna grab my 5s for this. And come on up to stand. So feet, really however you like. I'm just gonna choose parallel feet. Arms by your sides. We've got the head pulled back, standing tall. Lateral lift and lower down. So kind of take your time as you move through this and breathe. So taking your time rather than moving through the exercise quickly creates a different kind of stress for the muscles, which usually is a good thing. We're doing 4 more here. And 3. And 2. Last one. And now just the right arm. Right arm bicep curl up. Right arm extend. Bend. Return. Left arm up. Bend and down. Right again. Right. Up. Bend. Now left. Left. Up. We're doing both for the next one. Both. Up. Bend. Each time you extend the arms by your sides, add a little bit of a back pushing towards the wall behind you. 4 more. 4. Down. Yeah. 3. Down. 2. 1 more. Turn the palms forward, lift the chest, come up about halfway so the elbows are right at your ribs. Bring the weights together in front of your ribs and then open the chest. Try and keep your weight centered so you're not shifting forward and back through your feet as you move your arms. Last 4. And 3. And 2. Relax the jaw. 1 more time. And then come all the way back here. For this next one, this is a rear delt raise. Change your weights if this is a bit heavy for this exercise. So I'm softening my knees. And I'm going to bring my weights right underneath my chest. Look straight ahead, shoulders are plugged in. And reach out to the sides. And we're doing 6 more. 6. And 5. Find support from your core here. 4. And 3. 2. 1 more. And then come all the way down by your sides. Stand tall. Take a nice deep breath. Soften the knees again. Send the hips back just a little bit. Arms are going to remain really nice and straight. Lift them up so that they're right by your side body. Hold here for a sec. Really straighten the arms. Pull the ribs in a little bit so you have support from your abdominals. Little pulse up, straight arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, stand tall. Roll the shoulders around. Okay, that was 1 arm set there. We're going to come back to using the chair. I'm going to use the chair. I'm bringing my weights with me because I just want to throw out that you can use the weights in this next set if you'd like. I'm going to put my weights right on my chair, right there. And then I'm going to stand to the side of the chair. We're doing a little bit of balance slash like sort of lunge work. So I have my right hand on the side of the chair. Of course, we're gonna do both sides. I'm gonna step my left foot forward and my right foot back. Let's try and make those feet have a wide enough distance so you're just about hip distance apart. And right hand can stay on the chair or not. Okay, so first, left knee bends over the left foot, right heel lifts, bend that back knee a little bit. Quick spine check-in, nice and straight. Get your back aligned with the walls so you're upright. Hips nice and even. We're coming towards the ground and then coming right back up to full-on straight legs. Bend the knees, slide down what feels like the wall behind you. That's how straight the back is. So you can add either, I would say, one weight in one, like maybe your left hand, if you're using this chair, or even both weights. It really just depends on how safe you feel with like not holding onto the chair right now. And if you can get your knee all the way to the ground, great. We're just gonna do 5 more. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, 1 more. Step your back foot forward, your right leg forward. Bring your feet together, bring your arms wide. Right leg is gonna step out in front. It looks like this, right out in front. And then the right leg is going to cross and reach over to the left. Cross and reach over to the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring the right leg back. Step the right leg back again. So we're going to do another set of lunges and then another set. We'll do 2 more in total to do the work the inner thigh. Left knee over the left foot. Grab your weights or even just one if that makes you feel most comfortable. Lift the back heel, bend, and stand tall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Step the right leg front. Arms somewhere. You can even keep your arms right by your sides if you've got your weights. I'm going to come out here, cross the leg. So the right leg is coming over to the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Arms down if they were up. Let's do one more set of each. Make sure your feet are about hip distant. Use the chair if you would like. It's there for you. Lift your back heel. Straight up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I always remind myself to really stand tall and squeeze that back tush at the top. Last 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Back leg comes forward. Arms come somewhere that makes sense for you. Belly button is in. And cross. And 8 more. 8, 7, 6. Yeah. Hips are still staying relatively still here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then stand tall, okay? So that was 3 sets of each. I am going to carefully just bring my station to the other side. I didn't use my weights, so I really don't need them here on the chair, but My chair is so light that I think it holds it down a little bit. Okay, so now we're stepping the right leg forward and the left leg back, kind of checking into making sure the feet are hip distant. Toes are as forward as you can get them. Lift the back heel, lift the chest, and come towards the floor and come back up. Okay, so negotiate how much you're adding in or how much help you need. Maybe this side is different. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. I'm stepping the back foot forward. Arms by your sides if you still have those weights, or if you want to bring your weights out to the side, that's great. Cross the body and return. 8 more. 8, 7, shoulders down. 6, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step down, arms down, and we've got 2 more sets. Second set here. You're welcome to change your weights, by the way. I didn't say that on the other side. If you want to add or decrease, increase weight, it's up to you. Lift your back heel, stand tall, and come towards the floor. I always try to use both of my feet as equally as I can. So, of course, it feels different, but I'm driving the left leg into the ground as much as I'm driving my right leg into the ground. 6 more. And 5. And 4. 3. 2. Last one. And step forward. Hips are pretty even with one another. Arms go somewhere that makes sense for you. Cross. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Arms down. 1 more set of each. Okay. And front knee is bent, back heel is lift. And 10, 9, 8, 7. Try not to hold your breath. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step that back leg forward, lift the chest, arms come somewhere, and cross. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, the last one, and all the way down. Okay, roll the shoulders, turn and stand and face your chair if you still have it near you. And let's just take a quick spine leg stretch here. I'm going to keep my hands on top of the chair. Send the hips back, relax the head down. Move your head side to side. 1 more deep breath. And then soften the knees. Walk yourself forward. Okay, we're going to do some more arm work, but I'm going to come down to the mat for that. And I will be using my 5s and my 8s for this. If you have heavier weights that sound exciting, grab them and bring them into the mix. We don't need our chair for this, so you can get it out of the way if you'd like. I'm grabbing a very quick drink of water because it sounds like a great idea. Okay. We're coming down onto our backs. Okay, 5s and 8s. Yeah, I'm going to use both. I'll probably start with the 5s and go up from there. Okay, so come onto your back. Get yourself situated. And before we begin with the arm work, bring both of your hands around to your left shin. If hugging your left shin bothers your knee or your hip, try behind your thigh. That's fine too. I'm going to pull the knee central instead of out towards the armpit. It's more towards my belly button. And then I'm going to lengthen out the spine, hug the leg in, and then slowly lengthen out through the opposite leg. And maybe go all the way until the leg is straight, or stop whenever you feel is the right place to stop. Take a couple of deep breaths here to stretch the flexor and the whole hip. And one more. Slide the opposite leg back. Put the foot down. Take both of your feet hip distant, push down through the arms, and then push down through your feet and lift the hips up and press even a little bit more through your left heel. We just stretched this leg in a different way. Now we're lifting up through the left hip a little bit more than the right. 5 more, lower down. Push up through the left heel and find length through the left hip. 4 more, inhale down, exhale up. And 3, 2, 1 more. Lower down. Come back to central. And now we're hugging the opposite leg in. So again, you're keeping the leg central instead of off towards the armpit. It's towards your belly button. Hug this leg in. Take a nice deep breath. And slowly straighten out that opposite leg. One more breath here. And then slide the left leg in. Release the right leg down. Feet are about hip distance. So again, you're kind of pushing through the right heel now more than the left to push and lengthen up towards the ceiling. Hip up and inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, push through the right heel. 3 more. And 2. 1 more. And come all the way down. Take a nice deep breath. Okay, I'm going to grab my 5s. Carefully rolling to the side, bringing the weights towards my rib area, holding on nice and tight. Knees are just going to stay bent. Draw the abdominals in, and we're going to press both arms up, okay? So I'm going to start with a little bit of a hug position, elbows wide, neck long. Weights can touch each time I bring them up. Open wide and exhale, return. Eight more. This can be a really great opportunity for you to breathe and find your deeper core muscles through your breathing. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Come back to center. Split the hands apart. Your hands are just above your shoulders. Bend one arm as the other one stays and switch, 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 switch. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and 1. Come down by your sides. Inhale. Exhale. Both arms come up to the ceiling. Let's put those weights together again. Triceps. So we're going to bend the arms, bring the weights behind the head, return. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the ribs in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down by your side. Inhale, exhale. Re-extend the arms, keeping the arms nice and straight. Lower, 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 tap. Bring them back up. Lower, 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 tap. Bring them back up. And 6. And 5. And 4. Try to keep your back connected to the ground here. Maybe not fully, but as much as you can. Last 2. 1 more. And come back by your sides, okay? I'm going to carefully put my weights right down by my sides. Bring the arms back down. You can just relax your arms, move your head right and left. And right. And left. 1 more each way. And left. Come back to the center. Roll to the side, grab your heavier weights. I'm going to use my 8s for this. Okay. Extend the arms all the way up. Elbows soft and open wide. You may have to decrease your range of motion if the heavier weight tells you to. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Use your belly more than your neck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the arms right by your sides. One arm will stay up as the other one stays down, and switch, 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 switch. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. All the way down. Take a nice deep breath. Extend, come back up. Triceps. Bend. 2. Keep the ribs in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way down. I think these are going to be just a little bit too heavy for the next exercise. So I'm going to switch back to my 5s. That one felt really appropriate for the straight arm lower lift, last exercise that we did. Okay, so do what you need to, keeping the arms straight, lower. And again, I'm really focusing on keeping the back of my upper ribs down into the mat. 6 more. And 5. And 4. 3. 2. Last one. All the way down. Okay, come to the sides. Just carefully put your weights down. Relax your arms by your sides. Quick little stretch here. Actually, bring your arms up nice and wide and bring the knees over to one side. Ooh. And breathe. Knees over, head in the opposite direction. And breathe. Two more really deep breaths. And then we'll make our way over to the other side. Two more really deep breaths here. And then roll back over to the side. Okay, I'm coming to my hands and knees. Hands and knees. We've got one more little bit to do with the weights, okay? I'm probably gonna end up using the 5s again. That seems to make sense. I'm gonna keep my right hand right underneath my right shoulder, slightly in towards center. And then I'm gonna grab the 5. Draw the abdominals in, keep your spine nice and long. Really find support from your abdominals here. Bend the left elbow in towards your ribs. Extend, bend. Extend, bend. If you want to challenge yourself even more, extend the opposite leg here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the weight down, and let's switch it out. Left hand down. Get your shoulders as even with one another as you can, and then pull the right elbow in towards your ribs. Extend. And again, as long as all this is feeling okay, you can extend the opposite leg up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Get that weight out of the way. Hands under shoulders. Curl your toes forward. Come into a little bit of a rounded spine so you can pick your belly in towards your spine. Scoop it in. And we're lifting our knees. So take a nice deep breath. Inhale, lower down. Full exhale, hold to come up. Two more. One more. Lower the knees, uncurl your toes, and take a stretch here. If child's pose doesn't feel good to you, choose another one. One more deep breath here. Good. Come back to hands and knees. One more little bit before we come up to stand. We're coming with the right hand underneath the chest, so right hand pretty central. I'm going to widen my knees just a little bit here, feet together, knees wide. Then I'm going to bring the left arm up to the ceiling. And then switch. Left hand central, right arm up. Right hand central, left arm up. And switch. One more each way. Other side. Come back to the central. Bring your right knee underneath you and extend your left leg. We're coming into a supported side plank position. I have my knee directly underneath my hip. The further away you slide your knee, it changes the way it feels. So you may like it more like this rather than the knee right underneath your hip. You can decide. Also, if you want to just go into a full side plank, that's fine. Just give yourself one more deep breath here. And then let's come right to the other side. Knee down. Opposite leg out. One more deep breath. And come all the way down. Okay, I'm going to come up into a down dog for just a moment. And then I'm going to walk my hands back towards my feet. And forward, fold. One more deep breath. And then soften the knees. Push the ground away. Slowly roll up. Take a nice deep breath. All right, friends, we did it. Be good to yourselves. Have a good day.